Lever Brothers, the makers of Lux and Lux Toilet Soap, present Australia's Hour of Song. It's a grand... Welcome to Australia's Hour of Song. And here is your master of song, Dick Pear.
Very much, Len. Thank you, everybody, and hello, everybody. More songs tonight for young and old, and just to start things moving, as it were, we have the return of one of our most popular artists. He's back on the program by special request, and also by special request, he's going to start off with one of the songs that he did for us on his last appearance, and some new ones as well. But first of all, let's give a welcome and a very, very hearty welcome to Brian Lawrance. Must gladden your heart, Brian.
Ah, yes, that was really lovely.
They like you. Well, welcome once more to the Hour of Song.
Thank you very much, Dick.
All righty then. I think we'll start the ball rolling. The first number is one that you did when you were last with us, and I don't know how many people have asked for it again, but there have been thousands and thousands and thousands of people writing in the mail. You remember Sound Off?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I think we can do it again. Now, tell you what we'll do, Brian. Everybody over this side is going to do the hop, hop, hop part, eh?
Yes.
As it's never been done before, by jinx, you've got to be good, too.
Yes.
And everybody throughout Australia is going to join in with you, too. And everybody over on this side, I think we'll cut Australia in half. Everybody from Darwin east can do the hop-hops.
Yes.
And everybody from Darwin down to Adelaide west does the sound off and all the other effects.
My geography's not very good, Dick.
Isn't it?
No, not really.
I hope I'm right.
Yes, I hope you are, too.
We'll try it, eh? All right.
Right.
Big. That's the way.
The heads are up, the chests are out, the arms are swinging in cadence count. Sound off. Sound off. Cadence count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go back and count some more. Sound off. Sound off. Cadence count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a good home and I left. You had a good home but you left. Johnny was there when you left. Johnny was there when you left. Sound off. Sound off. Cadence count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The sergeant rides in a jeep. The captain rides in a truck. The general rides in a limousine. But we just out of luck. Sound off. Sound off. Cadence count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound off. Cadence count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, Brian. Grand warm-up, Brian, isn't it, eh?
Yes, I think so.
Aye, well, now, something on the, let me see, the more soothing side, as it were, eh?
Soothing.
I think we'll have one of your specialties.
Yes?
When Irish eyes are smiling.
Oh.
All righty?
Yes, and you're all going to join in with me?
My word.
Oh, that's good.
Everybody.
Yes, that's
All
good.
right, you start us off, Brian.
I'll sing a little verse. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and all other times smile. And now smile, a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure get up and bow instead of me being up here bowing to them, don't you?
Oh, can you imagine everybody throughout Australia will be singing that with you tonight, you know?
Oh, will they?
Oh, yes, in front of their fires, whether they be out in the back blocks or in the cities or towns. So I think we'll ask them all to get up and bow to Brian Lawrence. Everybody get up and bow to Brian Lawrence. Now, whilst we're on the subject of the Emerald Isle, how's about one that we can, another one we can all join in? The Dear Little Shamrock. And I think we'll sort of start it off first.
Yes.
And then you can sort of join in with us then, eh?
Yes, well,
Okay.
I started the last. They can
Good.
start the next.
All right, the Dear Little Shamrock. Now, everybody, right throughout Australia.
There's a dear little plant that grows in our isle. 'Twas St. Patrick himself sure did set it, and the sun on his labor with pleasure did smile, and the dew from his eye often wet it. It shines through the bog, through the brake, through the mireland, and he called it the dear little shamrock of Ireland. The dear little shamrock, the sweet little shamrock, the dear little sweet little shamrock of Ireland.
Oh, we're doing... And Brian's still applauding us all out there. We'll see you later, Brian. But don't get very, very far away. What a grand lad he is, particularly to have a sort of a little get-together like this, or a big get-together, and he'll be back with us later.
Have you ever stopped to wonder why 9 out of every 10 film stars make daily active leather facials with Lux toilet soap their basic beauty care? If you were to ask Paramount's lovely Betty Hutton, she'd tell you it's because
Lux toilet soap active leather facials leave skin softer, smoother, really lovelier. A quick, easy care, but it really works.
that's why 9 out of every 10 film stars use Lux toilet soap. Why Lux is used by more women than any other toilet soap in the world. Because it leaves skin softer, smoother, really lovelier. Let the rich, creamy lather of Lux toilet soap bring new loveliness to your skin. Active leather facials with pure white Lux toilet soap make every wash a beauty treatment. Lux toilet soap is always so white because it's always so pure.
Many, many thanks, Len. Now, everybody, we're introducing tonight quite a novel idea onto this program. I don't remember when it's ever been done before in this particular type of program, and I think you're going to like it. As a matter of fact, I'm sure you're going to like them. Elsa Robbins and her little friend, Joe. Come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I really would like you to meet Joe. Joe is my assistant. You're what? My assistant. I thought she said I was her sister.
Right, yeah, don't be so silly. How the devil could Elsa be you be anybody's sister?
Hey.
A manly little chap like you.
Who's that? Why, that's Mr. Fair, Joe. What's wrong? I don't think I'm gonna like him. You don't? No.
Joe?
Hey, is that your own face?
Nice thing to start off with, and in the middle
Well,
of Australia's hour of
I
song.
thought you might have been dragging it into someone. Joe, behave yourself.
Joe,
Sit down.
just a minute, Joe. Joe. Oh, I see you've got the Pepsodent smile, too. Isn't that lovely?
Have a look.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is charming, isn't it, Mr.
I
Fair?
would it is. And
You
have
like
met-
it, eh?
Oh, I certainly think it's marvellous, Joe. Have you met Leo White, our musical director over there, Joe?
Who, me?
Yeah, over here.
Haven't met anyone. You haven't done anything for me at all yet.
Oh, I'm
All
terribly
right,
sorry.
Joe.
Joe, Mr. Leo White over here on your right.
Hiya, pal.
That's Addie Fisher playing string bass right at the back there.
See you, Ed.
And Bruce Finlay playing drums.
Can't say, Bruce. How you going, Bruce? Hey, great chance.
Joe, you seem to be doing quite a lot of talk. Now, you know exactly why you're here tonight, don't you?
Too right.
What?
Too right.
What are you here for?
I'm going to sing on Australia's Ever song. Of course we are, aren't we, Joe? You in it too? Of course I am.
Well, what do you think you'd like to start off with? I like your girlfriend, Joe.
I cut it out. She's only here to help me.
Oh, is she?
Joe.
Your mouthpiece, as it were. Is that right?
Look. Can you see what I'm doing?
Oh, yes, the Pepsodent smile again. I'll slosh you one of these days, you know, if you get too cheeky.
Don't be jealous.
Now, Joe, I think, how would you like to do a little bit of conducting? Have you ever done any community sing conducting?
No.
Haven't you?
Oh, I say, this is an idea, isn't it?
I
What do you
would.
mean? Everyone sing with me.
Yes.
Oh, what a great idea, Joe. Would you like that? Oh, I'll try anything once.
Well, we thought that the number that you'd probably know. Of course, you'd know most numbers, wouldn't you?
Look here, son, I know everything.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you know a little number called High Jig a Jig?
it's like, I jig a jig, I jig.
Yeah, that's the
That
one.
is it,
That's
isn't
the
it? Ah, too right, I like that one.
one. Okay.
Well, how about, Joe, if I give you a little helping hand with it? Oh, yeah, you can come in. All right, then. Well, how
Okay.
about if we sing the verse together and ask the audience to join in the chorus with us, shall we? Too right. Would you do that, kids? Littlies and biggies, all together, kids. I am a crooner, a crooner, a crooner. I sing on the air tenderly. When Elsa comes on in the evening, she stops in to serenade me. All together, kids. Singing, I dig a dig, I dig a dig, all over the dam, all over the dam, all the way. Singing, I dig a dig, I dig a dig, all over the dam, all over the dam, all the way. Dick Bear is an actor, an actor, an actor. He tells me it's money for jam. And when he comes on Australia's Ever song, we always get plenty of ham. Singing, I-dig-dig, I-dig-dig, all over the land, all over the land, all the way. Singing, I-dig-dig, I-dig-dig, all over the land, dee-da-da-da, all the way. My husband's a doctor, a doctor, a doctor. He pushes out pills by the peck. And when he comes out in the evening, he gives her a pain in the neck. Dig-a-dig, oh, dig-a-dig, all over the land, all over the land, all the way. Singing, I-dig-a-dig, I-dig-a-dig, all over the land, all over the land, all the way.
Well, how are you enjoying yourself, Joe?
Gee, I'm having a great time.
Ah, you
How am I
said-
doing, kid?
Oh, you're doing remarkably well. Remarkably
Gee,
well.
I'm enjoying myself.
You know, it's an amazing voice, that of yours. I don't think I've heard a voice like that before.
No slinging off, no slinging off.
And none of this winking to the audience either. I don't like it.
Well, I got a lot of nice girls down there.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt about it. We do have lots and lots of... we do have lots and lots of fun on Australia's Hour of Song.
Oh, Joe, you're behaving very badly.
You know, we'll never get finished tonight. That'll be the trouble.
What about if we sing something else?
Now, just before we start singing something else, I'd like to give a little invitation to people if they'd like to come in and join us one night.
Too right, too right.
think
Bring
we
them
can-
all, bring
Yeah.
them all.
Now, if you'd like to come in and actually take part in this broadcast, in other words, you happen to be in striking distance of Sydney, all you have to do is to call or write to
Where? Come on, where? Tell me.
Well, all they have to do is to call or write to Radio 2UE at 29 Blythe Street, Sydney.
I didn't think he knew. No, I didn't, honestly. I didn't think he knew. He doesn't know much, you know.
But you must have a ticket or tickets So if you write or call to 2UE, get some tickets. They're quite free. You haven't got to pay.
What, nothing?
Not a...
Teresa, nothing?
Yes.
Oh, we'll all do you. All night, Teresa, do you anyway?
I bet they will. Come along and bring your friend or friends and join in the party.
You're going to do your party, you see?
No, there's always a party.
I'll be in the party.
Every Sunday night we have a glorious party and we sing our heads off. All right, I think we get on with the show, eh?
Good.
Little number entitled, what about Paper Doll? Do you know
Hey,
that? What?
you're not slinging off, are you? No, I'm asking you. You're not slinging off?
I'm
Because
certain...
I'll tell you what.
What's
I just said I didn't like you.
Do you know what I'll do to you if you and I get into an argument?
Oh, yeah?
I'll hit you slap on the nose.
You what?
I'll hit you smack on the nose. That's
Yeah?
right. Yes.
If you hit me slap in the nose, who's going to take the splinters out of your fingers? Hi, gee.
Now, Joe, I think we'll all sing this together. Paper Doll. All right, Leo? Tell Mr. White to start.
Good on, Leo. Let her go.
Now, everybody.
I'm going to buy a paper doll that I can call my own. A doll that other villains cannot steal. Good idea. And then the flirty, flirty guy with their flirty, flirty eyes. They have to flirt with darling Valerie. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the true doll in all the world. Come on, sing up, sing up. And take the doll in all my own. Then have a fickle-minded dream
Now, I think we'll finish off this little group of popular songs with a number that I think we can all join in, and you'll even know this one, I think, Joey.
Yeah?
Pretty Baby, eh?
Two rights and pretty daddies here tonight. Everybody loves a baby, that's why I love you. Pretty lady, pretty lady. I'd love to be your sister, Father, and mother too. Pretty lady, pretty lady. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle all to my girl with all the time. Tiddly tush! All I want to love is baby, and it's nice and well to you. Pretty lady of mine. Pretty lady of mine.
Well, thank you very, very much, Joey, and thank you, Elsa. But we'll be singing again, ain't you? Sure?
Well, I hope so. You want Joe too?
Oh, I think
Is
so.
he behaving himself?
Oh, well...
I always did like this bloke, you know. Yeah, I did. Let me come back.
All right, Joe, we'll let you come back and go out and have a little glass of milk or something in the meantime.
See you
eh?
later, kid.
See you later. That was Elsa Robbins and a little friend, Joe.
Longer, lovelier wear from all your stockings. Isn't that what you want? What your budget needs? Then give them the care they need. A straight after wearing Lux Dip. A quick squeeze through gentle Lux whisks away grubbiness, protects their filmy sheerness, restores their supple fit, doubles their life. Yes, actual tests have proved it. Listen to this statement from a leading stocking manufacturer, Yoffa Hosiery and Knitting Mills. Gentle Lux care for stockings is definitely recommended by us in the washing instructions leaflet we attach to every pair of our stockings. With advice like that from the actual manufacturer of lovely stockings, why risk strong soaps or harsh washing methods like bar soap rubbing? Make up your mind now to double the wear from every pair with gentle, safe Lux Flakes washing. Lux is so safe, you'll want to use it always.
Thanks very, very much once more, Len. You know, everybody, it's really amazing how the popularity of songs change from sort of week to week in our mail, anyway. The three most popular tunes suggested this week were in this order. We'll start from the third, most requested, that'll be the first one that we'll do. a number I think we can all sing together. It's an old pop number which was, I think, first introduced to this country in pantomime. By the Light of the Silvery Moon. Do you remember it? Of course you do. All right. Let's sing it together. By the light of the silvery moon, like one whose moon, in the honey of fruit loves you, my moon. He is shining in you. Your silvery wings will bring home spring, will be coming soon. That's the way. Second on the list is an entirely different type of number. It's an Irish melody. And we've already had an Irish song tonight, but you know it, well, it never rains, but it pours. And fortunately, we still have Brian Lawrance with us, so I think we'll ask Brian to join us again. And where are you, Brian? The mountains are more.
Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of 'em digging for gold in the street. At least, when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains o' morn sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed, well, if you'll believe me, when asked to a ball, faith, they don't wear a top to their dresses at all. Oh, I've seen them myself, and you could not in troth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary Macree, where the mountains o' morn sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, now he is here at the head of the force. I met him today, I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. And there we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all these great powers, he's wishful to be where the mountains o' morn sweep down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here. Ah, never mind. With beautiful shapes nature never designed, and lovely complexions, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked with regard to the same, that if at those roses you venture to sip, the colors might all come away on your lip. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, where the mountains o' morn sweep down to the sea.
Grand to hear that old number. I'll guarantee you'd have thousands and thousands of people throughout Australia tonight sort of humming the tune with you and just saying the words with you too, you know. You got me talking like that now. Now, Brian, this is the most requested number of the week that we're going to sort of present now. You know, people write in, and each week we find out the number that has been the most requested during that week, you see. That was the second most requested, and we're very pleased to have you sing it. Now, The most requested number this week is a number, you've heard it too. I've told them all about you. Not you, but that's the name of the tune.
Yes.
And we have a special little arrangement of it, but first of all, have you ever met Joe?
No.
Haven't you?
Joe? No.
You'll get something coming to you, Brian. Oh, this is lovely. I've had it tonight, and now you're going to get it. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Elsa Robinson, a little friend. Would you like to meet him?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
Oh, righty. Elsa, Joey, there you are. Yes. I'd like you to meet Mr. Lawrance, Joe.
Who's this? One of the stage hands.
No, I beg your pardon, Joe. That's
Who is
Mr.
it?
Brian Lawrence.
What do you do, son? What do you do for a crust? Hey? Speak, huh?
I sing.
You what?
I sing.
You dance?
No.
Well, do you play the drums?
No.
Do you acrobat?
No.
You just sing?
I just sing.
Well, good luck to you, fella. And if you want any help at any time, you know where to come.
Yes, I know where to come.
All right.
I'll be popular, aren't I?
Yes, you're about as popular as the rats under the house at the moment with Brian Lawrence. You know Brian Lawrence is one of our greatest personalities?
Hey?
Do you know that Brian Lawrence is one of our greatest personalities here in Australia?
And this and that and some I mention?
Now, seriously, Joe, I suppose you know what we brought you back actually this time for. What we want you to do is to sing the most requested number of the week.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now, I'm here to participate in the most requested number of the week.
That's
And, providing that Mr. White over there at the piano can do us justice, I think we can oblige, shall I say?
all right, and we're not going to have it all your own way either, Joe, because we're going to join in with you somewhere or t'other.
Oh, good, yeah, all right.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay. I told them all about you.
Told the whippoorwill, told the daffodil, how pretty you smile. Yes, I told them all about you. I told each little bird every single word that you say is worthwhile. Yes, I told them all about you. I told the moon and every star that shines above about the way you roll your eyes and how you love each little honeybee knows there's gonna be honeymooning for two, 'cause I told them all about you, Joe. Goody, goody. Told the little frog sitting on the log down by the big blue ocean. The fishes and the whalesies waggle their tailsies, cause a big commotion. I told the little crickets jumping in the thickets, they started to sing their song. The old church bell went well, well, well. Ding dong, it won't be long. Walking through the zoo, telling all I knew, something knocked me dizzy. There in the park I heard the stork say, "Guys, I'll send thee dizzy." The whole world knows it's true. I'm in love with you altogether. Told the little will, told the little will, everything is love. Yes, I told them all that you. I told each little bird every single word that you say but one. Yes, I
just before you go, I would like to say how very, very pleased and thrilled we were to... can you see me around here?
I don't want to see you.
I'll come around
Well,
here.
I want to see you anyway.
I'm
Crawler.
I'm very thrilled that you're coming along here tonight, and I'll guarantee it's the first time in history that a big massed audience, people singing in community right throughout the length and breadth of this vast country of ours, have ever been conducted by a little chap such as you, Joe.
Joe, you'll make me cry in a minute.
Well, Joe, cheerio and all the very best to you. And good night, Miss Robbins.
Good night, Mr. Fair, and I've enjoyed being here immensely. And I really think Joe has too, but, he's a man of few words. Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Cheerio, Joe.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What a grand little chap he is. And what a very charming girl.
How often have you wished you had naturally curly hair? Just about every time you go into that bobby pin routine, eh? Well, next time remember this. You can give yourself the loveliest, most natural-looking, self-setting Crest Home Permanent. But let lovely blonde Elva Anderson of Pan American World Airways tell you about her Crest Perm.
Sometimes we're pretty rushed on those long hops over from the States. But with a Crest Home Permanent, I can be sure my hair will always look presentable. Best of all, it takes such a little time to give myself a Crest Permanent. With no more trouble than it is to put my hair up in pins, I can give myself a really lovely permanent and be ready for a dress-up date or the next trip out.
Thank you, Elva Anderson of Pan American. Ladies, try Crest yourself. For a full head perm, buy Crest Full Kit. Or if you already have curlers, the Crest Refill. For shorter hair or end curls, get Crest Junior. It's complete even to its own set of curlers. And don't forget, Crest is the only home permanent that gives you a money-back guarantee of satisfaction. Follow the lead of the smart air hostesses. Buy your Crest kit tomorrow.
Once more, many, many thanks, Len. Now, everybody, I think at this stage we'll introduce a more serious note into the program. Nevertheless, a most melodious note it should prove to be. First of all, I'm going to ask Len London to join us. And together we're going to sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Now, we're going to sing the choruses, and Len will supply the verses. Swing low, sweet chariot.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home, a band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'm sometimes up and sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home.
Very nice indeed, Len. Now, whilst we have Glenn London with us, the microphone here, we're going to ask him to lead us in a hymn. And a very lovely hymn it is, too. Holy, holy, holy. Now, everybody...
Holy, 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 Lord Almighty,
Well, thank you very, very much, everyone. And thank you very, very much, Len. Well, now, on with the motley. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to what we call a sort of old-time bracket of tunes tonight. And they seem to be the old-time popular tunes. And we've invited an old friend of ours, and particularly an old friend of mine, to come along and sing them with us. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, are we going to have lots and lots of fun. Do you know who it is? Lulla Fanning. Gee, it's good to see you again, Lulla.
Oh, yes.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, that's the warmest I've been all night, Dick.
Oh, what a lovely frock you've got, and it's bright scarlet. The lady in red.
Yes. It fits me where it touches me, doesn't it? Doesn't touch very often.
Flaming youth.
What was that?
Flaming youth.
Oh, well, flaming anyhow.
Jen, how are you, by the way?
I'm all of a twitter. I
You're
am,
all of
really,
a
I am.
twitter.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess it's looking at you, you lovely big thing.
Well, that's very, very nice of you to say that, Lulla.
Oh, not
How about,
at all.
you know what we asked you along here tonight?
Yes, I came along to sing for you and with you and that sort of thing.
The idea. That's just the idea. I hope you don't catch my cold.
Oh, I've got one of my own.
Lulla,
Yes, Dick.
as well as to sing, hear you sing and you to we to sing with you, we want to hear some of the songs that have made you famous.
Oh, you say the loveliest things, Dickie. You really do.
Do you know what we're going to start off with?
No, I've got a pretty fair idea.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, well, it's spelled with an R. You don't take any notice of that.
All right, let's have whoa, 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 as
Right
you
you
always
are.
say. You sing it for us once, eh?
Yes, I'd love to, Dick.
And then all you have to do is to say, well, come in, and we all come in.
You coming in, too?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm coming in.
good. Right you are. Young Johnny Jones, he had a cute little boat. And every evening he would go for a float. He had girlfriends by the score, sweet little peaches he could adore. But Johnny Jones, he wasn't fly, do you know? His steady girl was so they jump in his boats and how they spoon. And then he, whoa, 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 way up the river he would whoa, whoa, whoa. A hug he'd give her, he'd kiss her now and then. She would tell him when. He'd fool around and then they'd kiss again, and then he'd whoa, whoa, whoa. A little further he would whoa, oh, 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 oh. With her head on his chest, they'd take 20 bars rest, and then he'd roll, roll, roll. And then he'd roll, roll, roll. Way up the river he'd roll, roll, roll. A hug he'd give her, he'd kiss her now and then. She would tell him when. He'd fool around, and then he'd kiss again, and then he'd roll, roll, roll. A little further he'd roll, roll. With her head on his chest, they'd take 20 bars rest, and then he'd roll, roll.
Oh, Lolly, you always give me so much vitality round about.
That's lovely. Oh, Dick.
Oh, it's good to be back on stage with you again.
Oh, it really is. Look, I'm enjoying this. Really, I am.
Are you?
Every bit of it.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Yes.
When was it that you and I started off in the show business together? About,
I don't think we'll go into that,
No.
shall we?
I think we'll have another number, Lolo.
Oh, I think so. We'll skip that.
I haven't heard it for ages either.
What was this?
The Naughty Waltz.
Oh, the naughty waltz. Remember when we used to play it on the net?
I think we'll skip that one too.
All right, Vicky, if you wish. But it's a lovely song.
We'll all sing it together.
Shall we?
All right.
Right. Oh, play again that naughty waltz, and play on and on. Oh, say again, you want me
Lola's dancing with Glenn London at the moment. Dick? Oh, you've got me. We'll sing it again. Right? 1, 2. Oh, we get just a second, Leo. Just a second, Leo.
I think
Just a second. We're all over Twitter here, aren't we?
We're in the wrong waltz.
We're in the wrong waltz.
I'm
yes.
having a bit of bother, Dick.
Oh, Lola.
I mean, these modern garments, you know.
Oh, now, is everything under
I
control?
think so. I hope so. I'm hoping for the best.
Lola, you always do get out of hand.
Oh, yes, out of hand.
Oh.
I can't help it when I'm with you.
Oh, yes.
Really, Carl, are we going to sing or dance or what?
I think we'd better sing, don't you, Lola?
You think
Lola,
it's safer, do you?
we have a little number entitled
Yes.
Down Among the Sheltering Palms.
Shall we go now?
No. It's the name of the song. It's the name of the song.
Beg your pardon. I'm terribly.
And I think it was first introduced to this country, I don't know if it was by you or not, around about 1915, Lola. There's nobody looking.
Dick.
Yes.
I was wearing a dummy in those days. No, but I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yes.
The Sheltering Palms.
That's
number.
right.
Is that
As a
the
matter of fact, Dorothy Brunton sang it, I think, in a
Yeah.
show called So Long Letty, around about 1915.
That'll be it, yes. I remember that. I didn't ever see the show, but I remember it very well. No, you misunderstand me, don't they, Dick? You see, at that time, I was so busy working myself, you know, in my mother's act. And we never got a chance to go along and see other shows.
Oh, yes, with Maud Fanning.
That's right, one of the mad pickaninnies. I used to fly all over the place.
You were with Fullers in those times,
That's
weren't you?
right, yes.
That's
But
right.
I love Dorothy Brunton, and particularly this number. I
Lovely
remember
number.
it.
We'll try it, eh?
Shall we sing it?
Certainly we will.
Right you are.
Down amongst the sheltering palms. Everybody. Now then.
Among the sheltering palms, oh, honey, wait for me. Oh, honey, wait for me. Meet me a right long time. Down where the sun is shining. How I want to shine, shine, shine. How I want to burn, burn, burn. Down among the sheltering palms, oh, honey, wait for me.
We'll have it again now. Down among the sheltering palms, oh, honey, wait for me. Oh, honey, wait for me. Slowly the wind may come sing. Down there the sun is shining. How I want to be ready, ready, ready. How I want to be ready, ready, ready. Among the sheltering palms, oh, honey, wait for me. Thank you very, very much, sir. Oh, what a lovely person.
The big new bath-size Lux toilet soap is so luxurious. I love this handsome larger cake. Its active leather leaves skin fresh, really sweet. A Lux toilet soap beauty bath gives you a quick pickup, leaves you refreshed.
When Paramount's lovely Betty Hutton said that, she was telling you how to make every bath, every shower, a beauty treatment. Why not take her advice? Why not follow the lead of 9 out of every 10 film stars and let the fragrant, creamy Lux toilet lather bring you all over loveliness? Get your Lux toilet soap tomorrow. Half a dozen cakes, so you'll always have plenty on hand. The standard size to make every wash an active lather facial. The big luxurious bath size to make every bath a beauty bath.
Thank you once more, Leonard.
Thank you.
Now, just to round off our program tonight, we're going to have a group of songs that have been requested by people for special reasons. And don't forget, we always like to hear from you, and all you have to do is to write down the song or the songs and maybe your reason for wanting to hear them, and then address them to Australia's Hour of Song, care of the station to which you're now listening. And we'll see what we can do about sort of presenting them for you. Well, now, tonight we have, first of all, a letter from Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham of Hutt Street, Adelaide. And it says, "My husband and I used to live in Sydney about 16 or 17 years ago, and you were conducting a show similar to the one that you're doing now. I think it was in a theatre in Blythe Street." That's quite right. "We were just married at the time, and I remember I was wearing a bright blue frock that particular day. And we were sitting in about the second or third row, and you picked us out in the audience and said that we looked a very happy couple, and you came down from the stage and spoke to us. We told you that we were just married, and you brought us up onto the stage and introduced us to the audience. Then you asked everyone to sing Beautiful Lady in Blue. I wonder if you would sing it for us again on the Hour of Song one night. It would give us a great thrill. Also, if it's not asking too much, I wonder if you could do another song, Can I Forget You?" Well, Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham, it was very good to hear from you again, and we most certainly will sing the songs for you. First of all, I think we'll do Can I Forget You. I presume this is for Mr. Birmingham. At least I hope it is. Right, Leo? Everybody? For Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham of Adelaide. Can I forget you? Or will my heart be like me? That once we walk in the moonlight free. Can I forget you? Or will my heart be like me? How sweet to lay the moonlight sea. Well, there you are, Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham of Adelaide. Now then, Mrs. Birmingham, your number. Beautiful Lady in Blue. Ah, beautiful. Now, who's next? Oh, yes. Yes, a letter from Mr. Jack Robinson of Broken Hill, New South Wales. Mr. Robinson says, I always listen to Australia's Hour of Song, and I love sitting at the radio listening, and believe me, I sing every song with you. Now, there's one song that you haven't sung yet, and it's a big favourite with all the boys that I know up here at the Hill. In fact, we finish off all our social evenings with it. Show me the way to go home. I bet you do. Well, Mr. Robinson, I can just hear the boys in Broken Hill singing Show Me the Way to Go Home, and I hope you have a couple of your friends around the radio with you tonight. However, just to augment the group, I think, we'll have Brian Lawrence, Nulla Fanning, Elsa Robbins, and even young Joe to sing it with you. Where's everybody? Come on, all round the microphone for Broken Hill. Right. Now, show me the way to go home. I'm tired of your day. I had you think that I know and come right to my head. Wherever I roam, on and on to your home. You always hear me sing this song. Show me the way to go home. Right, once more. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired of your day. I had you in my heart and come right to my head. Wherever I roam, on and on to your home. You always hear me sing this song. Show me the way to go home. Well, there you are. There you are, Johnny Robinson of Broken Hill. Now, just before signing off, I would like to mention that next week on this program you'll hear Todd Hilton, baritone, who will be remembered as one of the stars of the Australian production The Highwayman some little time ago, and who is leaving for England in the very near future. Also, the very well-known Sydney soprano Willa Hoken, who recently returned from entertaining the troops in Japan and Korea. And you'll hear, too, a very interesting old-time personality, a man who was on the English music halls way, way back in 1900, Billy Mason. And Mr. Mason next week will take us back through the years and tell us of some of his experiences, and also reintroduce the songs that you all know so very well. Now, on the other hand, why don't you pop in and see us one of these nights? Would you like to do that? Because always remember, if at any time you'd like to come along and actually take part in Australia's Hour of Song, we'd love to have you. But you must have a ticket. But you can come into 2UE at 29 Bligh Street, Sydney, or you can write to 2UE at 29 Bligh Street, Sydney, and let us know how many tickets you would like. You can come on your own, or bring a friend, or bring a party. Bring everybody. We'd love to have you. And as I was saying, tickets are always available by writing or calling to Radio 2UE, 29 Bligh Street, Sydney. Well, I'm afraid that just about takes us off for tonight, but only for the time being. We'll be back again just 1 week from tonight. Well, thank you very, very much, everybody, for being with us tonight. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed yourselves as we have here. And many, many thanks to our guest artists, Lulla Fanning, Brian Lawrence, Elsa Robbins, and her little friend Joe. And on behalf of everybody concerned, this is Dick Fair saying good night to you from Australia's Out of Song. Good night.
This is Australia's Hour of Song, signing off from a network of 49 stations throughout the Commonwealth of Australia.